I seem to be correct as we see Orochi or Torricane going Terry and Charlie going Marth. Now let's see what stage they decided to go for first. Hollow Bastion, no surprise. We've seen a lot of people gentlemaning to that recently. The stage is a little bit unknown. You know, Smashville without the moving platform, which is, you know, kind of homely for a lot of these people used to playing with hazards off. But, yeah, I'm excited to see this matchup. We know Charlie's a very talented player. You know, rocks them mid-tiers. Torricane seems to have pretty good conversions with Terry. We saw that earlier with his down tilt into the side B at ledge, really just kind of stretching where that sort of conversion would work. And yeah, jab jab power dunk. I mean, that's the bread and butter. Torricane. Ooh. Good challenge there, just weaving through that aerial. Good down spot. Power dunk again. Not really surprised to see that. We know it does a good amount of damage. Maybe a little bit boring to see, but we know that in specific situations, Torricane's known to switch it up. Down spotting before a down smash. I guess he was expecting an aggression there. Either way, it did work out for him as he connected. Torricane forcing Charlie to... Ooh. Good counter from Charlie. Yeah. Torricane playing like it is a King of Fighters himself, you know, taking a stance to get back, trying to get that spacing, say, okay, you're not going to hit me with a tipper, and then I'm going to take that in leg to just whack you with side B, or something of that sort. Charlie going deep, punishing that power dunk for a recovery option. Oh, wow. Torricane again, just reading Charlie's options and punishing it with such an extremely strong move. If I've seen anything from Torricane, it's probably that. That's probably something that I enjoy the most from his gameplay. He's really good at just reading air dodges. And maybe it's because he's playing a Shoto, there's just a lot of pressure to do so. Either way, Charlie going again, trying to punish Terry's recovery. Barely misses that time, and Torricane is allowed to get back on stage. Torricane, he was going for a nair there. Didn't work out for him quite exactly. Ooh. Wow, no power dunk there. Maybe he just... Okay. He went for Power Geyser again. Didn't work out either. Got canceled out of it before it could follow through. Ooh. Good forward tilt, knocking Charlie off stage. Trying to read the get up into Power Geyser, but fails. Charlie at a pretty high percent for his last stock, especially considering he goes against Terry. You know, one air dodge read into side B, and it's over for Charlie. Which we see Torricane trying to set that up. You know, if you see a Terry down tilt, there's a good chance that there's a kill move coming after. Just doing it raw there doesn't work, because ooh. Charlie living through that dash attack. Oh, punishes the shield breaker, just punching him straight in the face. You know, Torricane on his last stock, he does have a pretty good percent. A lot of Terry's buttons right now would probably kill Charlie. Good spacing for Torricane, avoiding Marth's big sword disjoint. Good grab from Torricane, just rolling around. Misses the dash attack. Yeah, it seems like Torricane is getting a lot more aggressive. I don't know if that's what he wants to be doing in this situation, but considering it is one hit, one kill for both of these gentlemen, I'm not too surprised. Ooh! That's the first Buster Wolf we've seen this game. As Torricane takes the first match. Impressive just pressure, you know. He just caught this hypnotic switch. Yeah, yes, offline. Yeah, it is offline, yeah. Torricane takes that first stock. the first Buster Wolf of the match, as I had mentioned, and it was the one that took the match as well. You could just dumb it down to luck, but I also think in the good mind, it's good to keep that out of the toolkit until he knew it was the perfect time to do it, allowing for a good mix-up, you know. Torricane showing us impressive job at down spotting a lot of Charlie's options. When he's playing a character with buttons like a Shadow, it's a pretty good option to utilize, and Torricane doing it to a stupendous degree. Low profiling Charlie's aerial with down smash, kind of funny. Charlie getting some good tippers and almost evening up the percent. Torricane doing a good job of knowing to throw up that shield, knowing that he smelt something in the water there. Charlie's off stage, pretty high percent. Terry just looking for a few of his options. Crossing up shield with dash attack, making it hard for Charlie to punish. Ooh, falling out of power duck, that might have done it there. But either way, dash attack seals the deal. Torricane spot dodging twice. Charlie doing a little shimmy before punishing that normal get up. Ooh. This match, pretty high pace, pretty even. Both these characters are just looking for the tools that they need to use to get the match. Strong dash attack from Torricane. This is the power dunk. A little bit difficult of a move to hit if you're just going to throw it out raw like that. That time it misses, but it works out for him, allowing him to get the punish. Keep in mind, you know, Marth doesn't have an auto turnaround. Falling out of that second hit in there. Good back air out of shield from Charlie. Fortunately, Torricane had that shield up, and now he takes the stock. You know, Torricane is at a pretty high percent, especially with Terry, but that's when we see this kind of conversions right here, when he got that go sauce. Ooh, strong tipper from Charlie, taking the stock, which we're down to last stock for both of these two. However, we do know that both of these players can do some really explosive options. You know, if Charlie gets a good tipper or two, it's anyone's match. Torricane once again spacing, but punishing with counter off stage. Charlie takes the second match.
I cannot afford to lose.
Meanwhile, on side stream, we do have Nord versus Bwanga. I don't know if that's his actual player name, but it is indeed his tag. So I know a lot of y'all guys in chat are talking about Nord right now, but if you go to side stream, you can check his matchup out. Meanwhile, we head into game 3 from Charlie and Torricane. Both these guys having one on the board. It all came down to a last hit punish. So I don't really have any strong predictions going into this. It's all just going to depend on who can get their buttons pressed. Torricane hitting 2 aerials after disconnecting with both of them. Charlie just coming in, trying to get a few tippers or two. Good down tilt. Oh, I see now. Side stream is Ben. Okay. I wish I know why his name was Bwanga, but anyway, main match right now. Missed the Buster Wolf. That's the second time we've seen it. Didn't connect quite like the first one did. Torricane backing up. He's showing he's not afraid to just make the disjoints come to him. Which, you know, it has been working out pretty well for him, you know. It only failed to convert off of it a few times. Good attack from Charlie. Almost taking the stock there, but just not quite enough. Torricane doing a good job of fending off Charlie so he can make it back to the stage using neutral read. However, not enough as Charlie just takes the stock on stage instead. Uh-oh. Down tilt, jab, jab, power dunk. Pretty high percent converting from that. Torricane backing up once again. He's just dashing back just slightly enough out of that sword range so when Charlie throws something out, he can kind of dive in or take another dash back, whatever he chooses. Ooh, bad air dodge from Charlie. Misses the ledge. A little spooked, you know. This Halloween-themed Smashnite getting on some of these people's chill, you know. Sitting there just trying to get the down tilt. Didn't convert. Torricane just sitting on platform, now back on stage, trying to hope that Charlie would drop shield. Good F tilt. Shielded from Charlie, allowing him to get a punish. Once again, we're in this situation where Charlie lost the stock first, and he has to try and sneak it out of Charlie. Ooh. Good ledge guard from Charlie. That's all I gotta say. But, ooh. Torricane's backdash approach not working out quite like he wanted it to that time. Ooh, air dashing out. He says, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me." Patient there. He was trying to read the roll. This matchup seems to be going towards the one-hit situation once again. Oh, Charlie just dropping shield at an unfortunate time. Torricane backing up. I guess he was expecting the get up attack. Charlie learning the wiser from last time. Rolling back instead. Torricane living from that tilt. He didn't side B there. I think he was expecting the counter. Didn't want flashbacks from last match. Again, doing that. He's really afraid of it. Charlie just getting in his face but saying, "Hey, if you make the wrong option, I'm going to kill you for it." Punishing that get up. As Charlie takes game 2, now is that going to be it? It appears to be it for the set as Charlie wins 2-1 over Torricane. Now, meanwhile, on side stream, I just saw Ben win another match